Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7. From the pistol, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, he got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 4th down, Hurts. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Don't drop it. Not dropping it.
Whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Achane again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. They've got a man in motion. Third down run from Achane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It'll be a gain of 5, so now 4th and short. A decision to be made coming up here.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. We'll see what they choose to do. It's 4th and real short inside the red zone. They'll go. It's Mostert. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Mostert has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Sanders all set to send it away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. 1st and 10 from the 41. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
He takes off left on this 2nd down. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. Working quickly here. Look at this, another option play to the left. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Barkley trying this up the gut. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the 42. That's Kappa, A.J. Brown. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 17. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They kick the running back in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Hurts throwing again. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On first down, they're going to start out with Achan. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Hits his target, that's Durham Smythe. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Cooper to Gene with the stop. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Tua now from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Tua off the play fake. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Putting a receiver in motion. Trying for it, it's Achan. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing here, Hurts. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Dolphins will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Here's a loft deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They're set up at the 35 now. Man in motion here. Going to the ground again on first. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Putting the tight end in motion. Second down carry for A-Chan. Finds a big lane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he rocks the tackler. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Devon Holland there to make the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst of quickness and pursuit defensively to limit them.
Looking for Johnson, but it's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Cairo!
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Chan, a 1st down carry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here. Chan again on 2nd. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Has the connection to Smythe. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A tight end in motion now. Chain on the inside give. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Dolphins nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's Chain up the middle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll stick with Chain. And again, he can't manage anything. Defense all over him at the line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And he's got a free play here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
How long you been down here?
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. They've got to keep moving quick here. Tagovailoa on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Tight end in motion left. Achane punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one.
What was that? Hilarious.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Mahomes. He's going to air one out right away. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Hill brought in motion. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Once again, it's Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They'll come up to third and 3. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. Now it's Tua. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Tua. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Now a screen set up for Achane. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. They face second down and 7. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua, give it to Achane. He'll push forward for about a yard. Derek Nottie there to bring him down. On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. Achane. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Achane. Touchdown, Miami.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. They're fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rasheed Rice. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action here. Mahomes. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a, let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll run with Achane. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
Man, what you over there watching?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Now a first down throw for Tua. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 95 yards. Touchdown, Miami. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action, it's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. So, we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On the ground is A-Chain. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Second down, here's Tagovailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the handoff, this is A-Chain. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tua. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Here's A-Chain. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll toss it here to HN. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Fake the handoff. Now, 2. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack. Sanders' kick is good. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Patrick to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Hill brought in motion. On the ground to start the drive, it's HN. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now, HN. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down. Down to the 45-yard line.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on 3rd down.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Hill brought in motion. On the carry, here's HN. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8. A run up the middle with HN. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Maybe you want to play that.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Mahomes back. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll run right here. It's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. 3rd and 9. A handoff to Achane, heading left. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take 1 down.
And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here we go. One final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.